Every hour of every day, we are being watched. They are always there, spying on us. They can be found in every room. They are even with us when we sleep, and they won't go away. You know them, or you think you do. That pet, that bug has eyes and ears with powers few suspect. Their world is unlike our world, yet they are the aliens among us. But what if you could see life through their eyes for just one day? What if you could live in their animal house? This is the home of a 33-year-old human male. His name is Dan. He thinks he lives alone with his dog Wilma, but he's wrong. In fact, there are at least 20 other species here, most of whom he never even notices. The problem is that we humans have good brains, but lousy senses. Animals can sense us in ways few of us ever realize. And here comes one now. This is how a hungry mosquito sees the world. Her eyes see no orange, no red, but she has an amazing talent for finding hot blood. Mosquitoes have lousy eyesight, but it's their sense of smell that makes them dangerous. And here is where they have us beat. They can smell the carbon dioxide we exhale. To them, it's like a trail leading straight to dinner. And they can find us when we emit other gases too. So, if you want to escape a mosquito, it's easy. Just stop breathing. But mosquitoes aren't the only ones with super senses. This dog can hear that someone has just driven up in front of the house. Meanwhile, the mosquito is closing in. The ears provide lots of blood, close to the surface. Unfortunately, they can also hear the bug coming. Foiled this time, this hungry bug will be back for more.
All right, I'm coming, come on. All right, calm down.
Hi, hun. Listen, I need you to take Pebbles for the weekend because the painters are at my place and I'm going to the cottage for the weekend with Susie, just for the night, actually.
No, I can't.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Everything's in here. Take this. The food's here. Everything will be great. No, it'll be great.
I can't take
I'll see you later.
I can't take your cat. I have a dog.
See you tomorrow, okay?
I can't take your cat.
Bye.
I have a dog. Like, have fun.
Even with a brain over 10 times larger than a dog's, few human males really understand their mates.
Come here. Come here. All night with you, huh? I can't believe this. Come on. Where are you? Where are you? There. All right.
To a human, a new guest in the house requires some form of greeting.
Right, I'll let you out on 3. I'm gonna let you out. Ready? Here we go. 3.
But this cat already knows who lives here. She can smell the dog and even some mice. So to survive, she needs to find a safe place to hide. And to the cat, this house looks very strange indeed. Cats can only see 2 colors well, green and blue.
Where are you?
They also have a hard time seeing clearly in daylight. Everything looks blurry and overexposed. The reason cat vision is so weird is that their eyes are built differently than ours.
Come on out. Right.
Humans can see color because our eyes contain special color sensors called cones. We have 3 kinds for seeing red, green, and blue.
Where are you? Where are you? Come on, kitty.
But cats have only 2 kinds of cones, so they can only see green and blue. Other colors get mushed into these colors or dropped altogether. Cats can get by with lousy color vision because what they really need are good eyes for seeing in the dark. So they have huge pupils, 3 times as large as ours. To a cat, daytime is for finding a good place to sleep, and no one is allowed to tamper with a good hideout.
Come on, kitty. Where are you? Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Come out, wherever you are.
But cats aren't the only creatures that are watching us at home. Even this humble goldfish can see us clearly, up to 5 meters away, and in all the same colors that we see. But it can't hear us very well. Talking to a goldfish is pointless. Our voices are too high. They can only hear low sounds, like our footsteps. They rely on an invisible strip that runs along their sides. It sends vibrations to their ears, buried inside their heads. Unlike goldfish, cats have great hearing. They hear sounds 3 times as loudly as we do. So they always hear us coming. But there is one way to trap a cat. Even a scaredy cat has to eat sometime.
Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come on.
Cats have amazing noses.
Come on, kitty. Come on.
With 40 times as many odor receptors as you'll find in a human nose. So they can track down a meal anywhere in the house. Even the smell of dried, disgusting cat food is tantalizing.
Ah, Wilma. Hey, how you doing? Come on. Oh, there you go.
Like cats, dogs can only see 2 colors, blue and green. But their eyes are better in daylight, so they can see sharper images. And dogs even have better taste buds than cats do. The cat, for instance, can eat the most disgusting tasting meat simply because it doesn't have many taste buds. Where a human being has 9,000 taste buds, a cat only has 473. Perhaps this is why they like feeding on raw rodents. They can't really tell what a mouse tastes like. The dog, unlike the cat, is a bit more discriminating. It has about 1,000 taste buds. It is also a bit of a pig. The average dog can eat twice as much as a human for each kilogram of body weight. A dog's stomach can hold 4 liters of food. But we don't all use our food in the same way. Humans stay awake all day. Most mammals are like cats. Daytime is sleep time. This may be a hangover from the days of the dinosaurs. Early mammals survived by hiding during the day and only coming out at night. But some mammals have become used to the human schedule. Next, the weird world dogs see when a dog takes its human out for a walk. There's a reason the world looks so weird to a dog. Dogs evolved from wolves just over 100,000 years ago. And that means that under the skin, all dogs are really still wolves, but not just any kind of wolf. Domestic dogs act like wolf puppies, as though evolution got stuck. Take a simple walk to the park. While our human enjoys the scenery, our junior wolf is checking out the neighborhood. To pee or not to pee? That is the question. Dogs, like wolves, pee on trees to mark their territory. Our pooch can smell the other dogs that claim this park. Now it's her turn. A quick squat does the trick, and it's time to check out the competition. Few of us can even smell dried dog pee. A dog's nose has 20 times as many odor receptors as a human nose. In a sniffing contest, we don't stand a chance. A park may smell great to a dog, but it's not much to look at. To the human eye, finding the right ball is easy. It's the green one. But dogs have vision which is designed for hunting at night, not during the day. To the dog, finding the right ball by sight is almost impossible. Like the cat, dogs can only see 2 colors. Their eyes can't see a red ball on green grass. It all looks the same. And getting closer doesn't help either. To make matters worse, dogs can't focus their eyes like we do, so everything gets blurry any closer than half a meter. So some dogs will just give up, especially if they smell another dog nearby.
Yeah.
Tired.
Those dogs to check each other out.
Yeah, your dog is nice. I like your dog. It's
Thanks.
big. It's a big dog.
She's a standard poodle.
Humans use their eyes to say hello. For the dogs, it's the nose that knows. Dogs can't see faces very well, so they head straight for the smelly bits. Like a wolf, a dog has glands next to its anus that give each dog a distinct odor. This is a chance to smell and be smelled.
So do you come here to the park often?
Yeah.
Scientists are still debating whether humans pick up chemical signals from each other. If we do, they are much fainter than the information we glean from our eyes. Among dogs, there is no debate. The nose is the way to a canine heart. After a good walk, all creatures need to deal with nature's demands. Having watered the trees at the park, the dog needs to rehydrate. Meanwhile, our human male is still shedding water. On a hot day, an active human male can sweat out 1 liter of water in just an hour. And mingled into our sweat is the smell of lactic acid, created when we exercise. To mosquitoes, lactic acid is like smelling a steak on the barbecue. Our stinky armpits and feet are an invitation to dinner.
Like when you look at the beaver's teeth, you see this orange enamel.
And here's the best way to attract a mosquito. Sit still and stink for a while. A mosquito can detect molecules of lactic acid in the air, so tracking down a couch potato across a room is no problem, even with this kind of eyesight. Meanwhile, a battle of the senses is taking place on the couch.
And then underneath the tooth
Our human wants nothing more than to watch a bit of the
The
tube.
back part of the tooth wears down faster than the front part.
The dog, however, has no interest at all. This may be perplexing to humans, but it makes perfect sense to the dog. Most dogs find TV boring. The first problem is that they can't focus on distant objects, so even seeing what's on TV is tough.
Over there.
The biggest problem is that to a dog's eyes, television flickers. The TV looks normal to a human because our brains run slower than a dog's. Human brains make a movie out of life. Our brains take up to 60 pictures a second and then run them together as a movie, which we see as reality. Television is designed to show us 60 pictures each second, so it will look real. But this mild-mannered dog has the brain of a wolf. These hunters need quick reflexes, so their brains work faster than ours, allowing this dog to see 80 pictures a second.
You know what's on TV?
This enables it to see the spaces between the images. As a result, television is a big bore to most dogs. This mosquito, however, has become quite excited. As she closes in, the television is drowning out the sound of her beating wings. Like all biting mosquitoes, this is a female. She needs the blood so she can go off and lay some eggs. But first, she needs to find blood close to the surface. It takes a while to decide that a nail is too hard to penetrate. When a mosquito does find a blood vessel, it actually sticks 6 tubes into the skin. Each is tiny. 4 are like barbed swords cutting into the blood vessel. The next is like a needle that injects a chemical that will stop the blood from clotting. We can't feel the attack at first, but our immune system now knows there's a strange chemical in the bloodstream. The mosquito now starts sucking blood up its 6th needle. It can drink up to 3 times its own weight in blood. Meanwhile, our immune system reacts by creating the itchy bump, and if we're lucky, this new pain will get our attention. This mother mosquito can now go lay some eggs. In 3 weeks, she will be dead of old age. But for the next few days, she will have left an itchy souvenir.
Hello. Hey, Fred. Hey, what's going on? Not too much. Yeah, come by later. Anytime.
For most of us, summer is a chance to relax and to invite friends over. It's also a great time to eat outside.
Along with the shark,
But bringing food outside is never a good way to stay alone. Even the sloppiest gardener enjoys a bit of green, a chance to take in summer's colors. But few of us realize that there are colors out here we never even see, and that we are the ones who look like aliens. To this bachelor, eating outside is one of the great luxuries of summer. A chance to eat and belch in solitude. No girlfriends, no hassles, no manners. But is he really alone? Truth is, dozens of creatures know he's out here. Take this paper wasp. Even 7 meters away, it can tell someone is on the patio. It knows thanks to these. Its antennae. They are the wasp's nose, able to detect even a single sugar molecule floating by. Think of them as picnic detectors. And right now, this wasp smells something sweet coming from the patio. Like most insects, wasps rely on their noses more than their eyesight. Anything over a meter away is blurry, so they can't tell a human from a table, and they can't see red at all. But thanks to their antennae, a wasp can easily find a can of pop. The carbonation in the drink is spewing sugar molecules into the air, advertising the drink's presence to every wasp around. These bugs usually survive by drinking flower nectar, so a can of pop is a banquet. So how do you chase off a half-blind sugar addict? Yelling won't work.
Fly away, go on! Go on, move! Oh, come on, move!
Wasps don't have anything like an eardrum, so they can't hear airborne sound, no matter how loud you yell. The wasps can't hear our human, but they can feel him. Their bodies respond to vibrations that carry through the deck and the table.
Go on! Go! Come on! Go! Go on.
And even with lousy eyesight, they can see a problem when it gets close enough. In our war with wasps, the problem is that we like the same foods, even if we can't understand each other. But no human should ever get smug in the garden. We may have better hearing than some bugs, but they can see a world we can only imagine. Take this honeybee. He has eyesight totally unlike ours. Each of his eyes has over 6,000 separate lenses. Each one sends a partial image to the bee's brain, where it all gets stitched together into one chunky picture. Like wasps, bees can only see clearly up close. But this kind of eye has one major advantage. It allows bees to see colors we humans can't see at all. This is how bees see flowers. Their eyes can detect patterns and colors that are invisible to us. The reason is that the bees can see ultraviolet light. The sun is always sending ultraviolet light our way. It's what gives us sunburns, but humans can't see it. So we don't notice that most flowers have patterns that show the bees where they should land. Flowers evolve these patterns because they need bees to spread their pollen, so the flowers can reproduce. Think of it as mood lighting for flower sex. And it's a sex show we don't even notice. Flowers may be pretty, even romantic, but they aren't pretty for us. Bees stay out of our way for the most part. But some creatures delight in taking over human homes. Small, dumb, and dirty, this pigeon disgusts our human. But don't be fooled. Pigeons are everywhere because they have super senses. Powers that will drive this human crazy in the battle of wills to come. To many humans, this is the enemy. Pigeons who take over roofs and patios, returning over and over again. And today, one human has declared war. But like most humans, he has no idea what he's up against with the common pigeon. This kind of pigeon arrived in North America just 400 years ago from France. And with its super senses, it has taken over. Its senses are so different from ours that they're easier to understand if they're revealed one at a time. First, consider their hearing. Yelling at a pigeon never seems to get much of a reaction. Pigeons have good hearing, but not for the kind of sounds humans make. Our voices are too high. This human can hear sounds up to 20,000 hertz. The pigeon, however, can only hear the lowest, bassiest rumbles.
Fly, go on, move!
But here's the kind of sound that really gets a pigeon's attention. Pigeons can only hear very low sounds. They've been known to react to the sounds of atomic tests halfway around the world. So, short of vaporizing a city, our human will have to try something else to beat this wily pigeon. Pigeons aren't smart. Their brains are about the size of a peanut. But don't underestimate them. Pigeons have fast, nasty enemies like owls and hawks, so they have evolved very fast reflexes, and this affects their sense of time. To avoid a fast-moving threat, they see the world in slow motion. This gives them a chance to react within a split second. And this is why it's so hard to surprise a pigeon. And these unassuming birds have one more superpower. This pigeon has eyes on the side of its head. So where our human can only see what's in front of him, this pigeon can see what's in front, beside, and behind, including the chimneys. Without turning its head, pigeons can see 300 degrees. Equipped with these superpowers, it is almost impossible to catch a wild pigeon. Meanwhile, in the house, the dog's super hearing is waking him up. Dogs can hear all that we can, plus much higher sounds, like the supersonic hum of an approaching car engine. Dogs can usually tell who's coming by their sense of smell. And it helps when a guest isn't washing regularly. This smelly human may think he's greeting a dog, but really, he's getting a wolf puppy hello.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Wolf puppies lick the jaws of older wolves as a sign of respect.
There you go.
When humans get a wet hello, it's the dog showing respect, recognizing who's boss. It also shows that dogs can be completely wrong about people.
That ain't your hair, man.
Don't ask. Come on, sit in.
When the sun sets, animals realize that the night shift is about to begin.
So he drops the cat off and goes away for the weekend.
Yeah.
For that at least. Wants me to take care of the cat for the entire night.
Humans tend to hunker down at night. We go home and turn on the lights. We don't have much choice. Our eyes simply aren't built for seeing in the dark very well. But most mammals are like cats. They have senses designed for living in the dark. So sundown is time to get out and do some hunting. As the light dims, our humans tend to the age-old ritual of getting a fire going.
I don't think it works, man.
No, it's fine, trust me. It's fine. Yeah.
I get you, man.
It works. This is new.
But unnoticed by our humans, an entire new shift of animals is getting ready to come out of hiding. And these animals are convinced this backyard belongs to them. Equipped with senses designed for the night, they're willing to make a stink to defend their turf. When the sun goes down, nature's night shift begins.
I need another beer.
For human males, it's a chance to replace fluids lost during a day of heavy activity.
Steaks look good, man. They are.
For this cat, darkness signals it's time to start hunting mice outside. But first, it needs to sneak past some inebriated humans.
I need another beer. Whoa, cat's out.
What were you doing? How did that happen? Wait, what are you doing? Let's go look for it. We'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Of course, if it's your girlfriend's cat, this kind of an escape can be a problem. There's a reason humans don't do much hunting at night. Our eyes are built for daylight. So our eyes are filled with color sensors called cones. But they're not very good in dim light, so we rely on these, rods. But compared to many animals, we don't have many rods.
Come on, go look for it.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Come on, kitty, here, kitty.
As a result, we need to bring light with us when we go hunting in the dark.
My girlfriend's cat. Here, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Look for it.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Come on, kitty, here, kitty, kitty. Come on, kitty.
Cats, on the other hand, have eyes designed for the night. Cat eyes don't have many color-sensing cones, but they do have a huge number of rods for night vision. Cats even have a kind of mirror built into the back of their eyes. This allows them to shine even more light on the retina.
It's just a cat, man.
My girlfriend's cat. Here, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Come on, kitty, here, kitty, kitty.
So to a cat's eye, it's never really that dark
Come
out.
on, kitty, here, kitty, kitty.
They can see in light 7 times darker than what we can bear. And that makes it pretty easy to outwit your average human.
Dude, let's go eat dinner.
Come on, kitty, here, kitty, kitty.
It'll come back. It's a cat. It'll come home when it's hungry. You don't even like the thing, man. All right, come on, bro.
Come on, kitty, here, kitty, kitty. Come on, kitty, here, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty.
With the humans out of the way, this cat can get down to business. Cats have been hunting rodents for millions of years. As a result, their senses are essentially mouse detectors. And to find a mouse in the dark, they need to be able to hear mouse squeals. Cats hunt rodents, and many rodents only come out at night. And to find mice, cats need their eyes and their ears. Mouse talk happens at frequencies higher than we humans can hear, but cats can. Their ears are designed to hear frequencies 3 times as high as what a human ear can detect. And this cat now realizes that his next meal is hiding inside the house. But not all animals have a cat's super senses. This skunk is nearly blind, but it gets by quite well. It eats rodents too, but will settle for grubs it can dig up from the lawn. Skunks can only see a meter in front of them, they often don't notice their enemies coming. So skunks evolved a clever defense strategy. Their big white stripe is like a warning flag telling all other animals to stay away. Only owls come after skunks, and that's because owls have a poor sense of smell. Skunks aren't the only creatures with lousy senses at night. Take the common moth. They are virtually deaf.
Dude, what is that?
The only sound they can hear is the call of a bat, their worst enemy. Nonetheless, moths are nature's great party crashers. They're not here for the conversation. It's the light show they like. Moths have terrible vision. They can only see in black and white. But with the brain the size of a grain of sand, they're easily confused.
Dude, that's the biggest moth I've ever seen.
Get it off, get it off, get it off.
Oh, watch that one, man. You're gonna poke. Dude, it's totally on your shirt. What the? Hello, little fella.
Moths love bright lights because they think it's the moon. Moths use the moon for navigation. As long as they follow it upwards, they can't crash into the ground.
Right.
It's a simple way to stay right side up. But the whole system falls apart if a species invents artificial moons. Now there are lots of lights around, so moths can reach the moon every night. And once they reach the moon, they stop. To a moth, lights that stay bright mean the sun has come out, so it must be time to go to sleep.
Get me one while you're up.
Meanwhile, the cat's senses are telling it there's a mouse inside. Its supersonic squeals are like a siren's call.
I can see the cat. Where? Up there, up there. I don't see nothing, man. No, it's a cat. I think I see the cat. Come on. All right, come on, come on. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
But humans are nearly deaf and blind in the dark compared to a cat.
Here, kitty, kitty. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty.
So it's easy to make mistakes in the dark.
Skunk. Thanks for the help. Man for himself.
Fortunately, most animals are smart enough to get away from a skunk before it needs to use its ultimate stinky weapon. But some animals love getting near humans. This urban raccoon survives by eating human garbage. His nose is excellent at sniffing out food close by, but his hands are the most sensitive.
That was not your cat.
No, really?
No, really, it wasn't your cat.
His fingers feel so much that he can catch fish or steaks without even looking.
Okay, we'll go together.
I don't think it's out there anymore, man.
Go outside, come on.
All right.
Raccoon.
What?
Raccoons are hard to get rid of.
Go away!
It's eating my steak.
There's nothing wrong with their hearing,
Get out of here.
Go on!
and they can see us,
away.
although only in black and white.
Not my potatoes.
Ruined.
When they ignore us, it's simply because they know animals rule the night, and humans are just getting in the way. Raccoons carry too many diseases, so there's no snacking on their leftovers. This barbecue is over.
Cookie?
Well, good night.
Yeah, thanks for dinner, man. It was interesting.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Excellent.
Nice. Right on.
Anyway, dude, I'll give you a call tomorrow. Watch the game.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Later,
Bye.
man.
After some beer, some meat, and a battle with wild animals, these human males are ready for sleep. But to the animals who share our homes, the next few hours will decide who lives and who dies before sunrise. "3 a.m. It seems quiet enough at home, but that's only because we humans have lousy hearing. Even at night, the average house is busy and loud. This mouse is actually making a fair bit of noise, talking to its relatives, but its squeals are too high-pitched for human ears. But this cat hears the mouse loud and clear. With hearing better than a dog's, cats can even hear the calls of bats outside. But tonight, it hears dinner inside. It just has to find it. The mouse is also looking for food. The problem is that mice have terrible eyesight. Everything goes out of focus past 6 inches, so there's no way to see a piece of pizza across the room. So mice rely on their pee to get around. Mice urinate everywhere they go, and since they can smell their own pee, mice can follow the urine trails like highways. So a messy bachelor's house is like mouse heaven. But their noses are also finely tuned to finding food. Able to smell one sugar molecule in a million, this mouse has no problem finding crumbs left by a piece of pizza. Mice know their world is dangerous. Rodents have been hunted since the days of the dinosaurs. So with poor sight, they use their sensitive fur to tell them where the wall is. Mice are almost blind, a trait that makes them easy prey for cats, whose eyes have evolved for hunting in the dark. The mouse can't see the cat. However, it can sense sudden movements, but that will only help if it can find a place to escape to. The chase is a battle of the eyes. The cat can't see the mouse well up close. For the mouse, the cat is clear only up close. While the owner sleeps through the night oblivious, the ultrasonic squeaks of the struggling mouse are clear to the other creatures in the house. But the mouse doesn't stand a chance. Silence returns as the cat triumphs. The victim's family takes cover, fearing the worst, but they will survive. Each female mouse can give birth to 70 mice a year. A new day, and with it, a reminder of the cat's triumphant hunt the night before, presented to the alpha male of the house. A gift that is not fully appreciated by this groggy owner. For the cat, the day is a time for sleep, and one of the few times it can be caught off guard.
Don't ever ask me to do this again.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I'll call you later.
For some humans, getting close to the animals is just too much trouble. Our animal roommates, on the other hand, are stuck with us. Animals may see the world differently than we do, but there are a few things we can agree on. And that includes the look of a happy ending.